We work to work, you late to work, I holla and they send it. You know my pride was colder than Chicago in December.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Minnesota Timberwolves have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Warriors? Round 2 of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Western Conference semifinal. We'll be bringing you another exciting broadcast of NBA playoff basketball right here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Payton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Randall. Pass to Edwards. Shot from the top of the key. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And a deep three from Curry. Quick shot there, and it's off target. McDaniels passes to Conley. Gobert with it. Randall from outside. They get the rebound. Gobert, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some air time.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley against Curry. Conley kicks to Edwards for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
It's to Curry. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Sinks the triple.
That's a good shot for Payton. Just stretch out the D.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. Mr. Gobert. Outside Edwards. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Edwards got his third basket of the night right there. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And here's Edwards after the three-pointer. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 2. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Randall passes to Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Here's Podziemski. Left side, Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Curry with the bucket.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Randall. Fires for 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Crafty move. Again, Golden State.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Hit by Randall. Conley dishes to Randall. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Outside Curry. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards gets to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. Peyton passes to Butler. Count that one.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Conley the pass to Edwards. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McDaniels against Peyton. Back to Butler. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. That'll be a 5-second call.
Golden State basketball.
Butler on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Butler with the ball. He has 6. Hield can't hit. 1:16 left here in the first quarter. Mark against Kuminga. Clark the pass to Reid. And Reid throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
.102 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Post. Butler on the wing. Hield outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's Clark with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Reid with a screen on Hield. No good from Clark. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Butler. And he gets it to go from the high post. Butler's got 8.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Garza in at the 5 spot. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Here's Reid. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 4. Down low. There's Kuminga. Sinks that one from the post.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reid. DiVincenzo passes to Reid. Back to DiVincenzo. Knocks down the 3 ball. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Here's Hield, and there's the drive, and the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Alexander Walker, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Shoots from 12. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Hield. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Hield. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Here's Garza. The rebound by Post.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And here is Moody, defended by Alexander Walker. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Poked away. Now the Warriors moving it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And the second free throw, good. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Here's Conley. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Podziemski with it. Pass to Moody. Good on the triple. Moody's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
McDaniels a screen on Butler. Randall, he makes that one drop. Only a second, 5 tries.
Nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Podziemski on the wing. Butler feeling out of it. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Timberwolves trail by 11. And here is Conley. To the inside. Out to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Outside, Green. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Curry. Curry. Mike Conley with the rebound.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Count it. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Changes here for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. From deep, Green. Minnesota with the rebound. Randle outside. Pass to Conley. From downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And Butler gets it to go.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now here is Conley. He has 7. Pass to Randle. Some solid defense from Butler.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And rejection by McDaniel. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Just relentless, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Conley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Pass to Pajemski. Three-pointer, Payton. Minnesota with the rebound. Randle down low, defended by Butler. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. And here's Randle. Plays it up and banks it in. Randle's got 6.
Well, Randle finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside.
Here's Butler. Butler hits it with traffic.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Conley with it. Now Green defending. Outside for Randle. Can't get it to fall.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Moody. Off target with his three. And here's Conley outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one another.
The phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight it's right.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Warriors leading by 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Payton is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Curry against Conley. Here's the 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%.
At all times he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one drops.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Curry passes to Butler. Now Green. Back to Butler. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley against Green. Now Edwards. 15 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 6. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Curry with the 3. Steph, production from the arc.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Conley, and he lays it straight in. Conley's got 14.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Majemski on the wing. Payton outside. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Conley gets the bucket.
And the reputation of Conley is a pass-first player, but he can pour it on when his team needs him to.
Butler dishes to Payton. Pass to Majemski. Here's Butler, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
That one is no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
Butler against McDaniel. That one goes. Count it. McDaniel's got his first points in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry kicks to Payton. Shot from the low block. And he gets the jumper to drop. Payton's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Randle outside. Conley against Curry. Shoots it up. Conley's shot is off.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Outside Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Conley. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Payton outside. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The screen for Edwards. Edwards detonates to the rim.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Warriors leading by 7. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker's checked in. Majemski on the wing. Edwards defending. Butler on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
On the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Now Green defending. And here's Conley outside. Green with the rebound.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Conley left side. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And another shot. Randall against Butler. 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
But that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 6.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Curry against Conley.
This is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Post. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
They get it back. Edwards. And it's denied.
Buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
Outside, Kuminga. Top of the key, Butler. Gobert with the block. Outside, Edwards. Edwards switching in, and Edwards slams it in.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Here's Butler. He's got 22. From 13, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert, Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Conley. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Post gets it to go.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Conley. He's got 19. Pass to Randall. Takes a 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Podziemski with it, covered by Conley, and that one is good. Podziemski's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves making a switch here. And so, Alexander Walker nails both of them. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Butler from outside. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did. The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Timberwolves trail by 8, and a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the first.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 33, Leonard Miller.
Edwards with it, driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And the Warriors with possession here. 6-point game. Kuminga, screen on Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 7, Joe Ingles.
Here's Kuminga. And here is Moody. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Reed finds Ingles. Ingles with a screen on Hield. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Pass to post. Golden State moving the ball around. Hield can't hit.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Good on the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Kuminga with it. It's stolen by Ingles. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Out to Edwards to tie it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hield against Edwards. Outside Curry for the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Now, here's Ingles. Outside Edwards. Back to Ingles to take the lead. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And finished off by Kuminga.
Oh, Kuminga, another one of these young guys with some serious bounce.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Hield outside Curry. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
Hield the pass to Moody. Here's Post. Shoots from the line. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves trail. Right side, Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Third substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Out to Conley. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. The Warriors trail it. Driving to the basket. Puts up a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley with it. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Green. Outside Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Conley with it. Now Green defending. Butler with the steal. Here's Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Golden State. Randle with the bucket.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Green with the screen on Conley. Here's Curry with the three, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his fourth rebound in this one. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Randle outside. And Payton sends it back.
Fantastic defense when Payton's roaming nearby. You got to be careful trying to get your shot off.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here is Conley. And the layup falls. Conley's got 21.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Here's Butler. That one off the back iron and out. Timberwolves leading by 4. Conley feeling it out. Gobert with the screen on Kirk. Conley into the lane.
Oh, the savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they've taken. Look. They score high percentage shots in the paint, and so far it's working.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Here's Conley. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Outside Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Butler up top. He's defended by Randall. Green kicks to Butler. There's the drive. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Gobert. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And so the Timberwolves take the win, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Mike, they were rolling, but you all responded. How did you do it?
Well, defensively, we just turned it up a notch. You know, those guys were in a comfort zone, but we did a good job of just locking back in defensively, getting back on the offensive end, and making extra passes and making extra plays.
That attention to detail showed in the win, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.